Need to find your router's IP address so you can access its control panel? Well, in this video, I'll show you how to do that on 5 different operating systems. Let's get into it. Before you go out looking for your router's IP manually, you can always try looking online first. For instance, here's a table with all the popular router brands out there and their default gateway addresses. Of course, you can also try Googling your router-specific model followed by default gateway, and that will work as well. That being said, you might be using a special network configuration or a less-known router brand or model, so let me show you how to find your router's default gateway address manually. Let's start with Windows. Start by opening your Start menu and typing in CMD and selecting the command prompt. A new terminal window will open, and here type in a command called ipconfig and hit enter. If you're connected to Wi-Fi, look for wireless LAN adapter, and if you're connected via wired Ethernet connection, look for Ethernet adapter. There, you should see the default gateway address. That address is exactly what you need to enter to your browser to access your router's control panel. Now, let's find our router's address on Android. First, go to Settings, then select Network and Internet. Then, at the top, select Wi-Fi. Now, next to the network you're currently using, click on this gear icon. After that, tap on Advanced. Here, you should find Gateway, which again is your IP address. On iOS, the process is similar. First, go to Settings and then tap on Wi-Fi. Then select the Wi-Fi you're connected to and scroll down just a little, and there you go. Your IP address is written right here. Let's stick with Apple's and cover macOS next. The first step is opening the system preferences. Then select Network. On the left side, you can see the wireless network you're currently using. Select it and click the Advanced button. Here, select the TCP/IP tab, under which you should find your IP address. Last but not least, we got Linux. Firstly, open a new terminal window by pressing Ctrl, Alt, and T keys all together. Then enter netstat-r and press enter. If you get an error saying netstat not found, then type in sudo apt-install net-tools. And then type in netstat-r and press enter. Between all the information about your current network, you will find your default gateway, which again is your IP address. So all in all, finding your router's default IP address is easy, but after you get into your router's control panel, you might be faced with a new problem. What's my default username and password? Again, Google is your best friend here. However, we compiled a list of the most common default usernames and passwords that you can see on the screen now. But if that doesn't work, then refer to your router's manual or again, try searching online. And that is all for this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, press that like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel. But that is all for me. Take care.